I usually don't hear you.
Water, insurance.
Good evening, all. It's 7 o'clock. Welcome. Thank you for being here. If we could all rise, please. Mr. Morris, will you lead us in prayer? Thank you, sir.
Thank you. We join me in prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you so much for this most beautiful day that you've given to us. Thank you for this time in our life when we can enjoy everything. And I thank you, Lord, for the life that you've given to us. I thank you for those who are here tonight, Lord, showing their respect and their concern for the city. And I thank you for the mayor. I thank you for city council. I thank you for our new city administrators. And I thank you for the workers that take care of the city, the grounds and so on. So, Lord, I just thank you for everything in the city. And I pray that you would continue to bless us as we go forward. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. And the Pledge of Allegiance, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Thank you all for being here tonight. It's nice to see so many of you. Rebecca, if we can, please get a roll call.
Dan Martin.
Here.
Caleb Flegge. Amy Long. Here. Sherry Gaskell. Here. Rose Beach. Yes. Matt Brown.
And so our announcements this month, May 13th, so that's this week, we have our event planning meeting. That's tomorrow night. May 14th is our town hall meeting. The planning meeting's at 6 p.m. in council chambers over at City Hall. Our town hall meeting will be here Thursday night at 7 p.m. Hoping to see a lot of folks. May 17th through May 23rd, we'll be celebrating Public Works Week. If you see the guys out and about, be sure to thank them for all that they do to keep the city in order. May 25th is our Memorial Day 5K race and parade. We are looking for parade participants, so if you would like to come and join a float, however that looks, we just want community involvement. And then June 10th, this is new and we're excited about it. Scott is leading our art initiative for the city of Walton. So if you didn't know Scott, he's a jack of all trades. He's many things, but he's also an artist. So we're blessed to have Scott in the community. A young lady came to one of our council meetings and it was her idea. And so we've already met once just to try to get the ball rolling. But we would love anyone who's interested in the arts in any capacity to join us. But again, it'll be June 10th. That'll be our committee meeting, and that is at 6 p.m. Moving right along, if we can, please get an approval of the agenda.
Make a motion.
Second.
Dan Martin.
Yes.
Amy Long.
Yes.
Sherry Gaskell.
Yes.
Rose Beach.
Yes.
And then the approval of the minutes. We have April 14th, the council meeting, as well as May 5th, which is our caucus meeting.
Motion to combine into one unit and approve as one unit.
I'll second that.
Dan Martin.
Yes.
Amy Long.
Yes.
Sherry Gaskell.
Yes.
Rose Beach.
Yes.
And we'll open it up for anyone who has comments, any citizens or anyone that has any comments or questions.
It's looking good over there at the lake.
Thank you, sir. The guys have put a lot of work into that. We're extra blessed to have Scott. He hit the ground running, and so all of these things were budgeted for, but they hadn't been pushed along, and Scott's really been pushing. If you've not been down there in the last 2 days, the foundation has collapsed, so it's gone. Thank you. It is a beautiful place. Any other comments? Again, thank you all for being here. We'll move right on along to our Sheriff's Department, and tonight we have Lieutenant Matt Sauerbeck. Thank you for being here, sir.
I am Lieutenant Matt Sauerbeck with the Duke County Sheriff's Office. I'm just going to go over the activity for the month of April in the city of Walton. We had 2 911 hang-ups, 24 alarms, 4 attempt to locate calls, 3 animal complaints, 14 collisions, 4 burglary reports, 80 business checks. We attempted 126 civil or criminal service papers, 2 criminal mischief calls, 8 domestics, 2 either drunk or drug-related calls, 6 emotional crisis calls, 14 juvenile trouble calls, 8 motorist assist calls, 2 overdoses, 31 requests for information calls, 138 spot checks, 25 suspicious activity calls, 6 theft reports, 27 traffic complaints, 78 traffic stops, 1 vacation check, 15 vehicle complaints, 9 lockouts. We attempted 9 warrants in the city. We issued 24 citations and arrested 5 people out of the city of Walton. Notable activity, probably the only thing that I could think of is during the last meeting, I believe you guys witnessed the pursuit out front. It's probably the most notable thing in the month of April.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We lost Chief that night and Major Knoll.
Yes.
And we kept going, but we kept hearing those sirens going, so thank you all for,
Interesting night.
yeah, it was, it absolutely.
Anything else?
Any questions?
All right.
Thank you, sir, appreciate it. Next we have with our Fire Department Chief, Joey Best.
Good evening. First, I'll go over the statistics for April of 2026, and then I'll follow that up with the entire calendar year up to April 30th. So, the total number of fire-related incidents in the month of April that the fire department responded to was 43 separate incidents and 134 EMS-related incidents. Of those during the month of April, 17 of them were motor vehicle crashes, 4 of them were overdoses. We responded to 3 structure fires, no stabbings or shootings, and 1 cardiac arrest or DOA. For the calendar year, we got 128 separate fire incidents, 458 EMS-related incidents. 16 of those has been structure fire calls, no stabbings or shootings, 17 overdoses, 47 motor vehicle crashes, 5 cardiac or respiratory arrests or DOAs. That gives us a grand total of 586 separate incident responses January 1st of this year through April. Any questions about that?
That 17 overdoses pops out on the page because we started the year so good. I think in January and February we didn't have any, or minimal. There was one month
we didn't have
any, and the other one was
That was a
minimal.
rarity, and I even commented on that, I remember.
Yes.
But yeah, unfortunately, yeah, it kind of waxes and wanes, so to speak. All right. I would like to let the city council, mayor, and the citizens know that the fire board, on my recommendation for this coming year, as far as property taxes, the real property taxes is being lowered from $1.92 per $1,000 of assessed value down to $1.91. And additionally, the vehicle and tangible taxes are being lowered again from $1.98 down to $1.96. So not a ton of money, but you know, we're keeping our apparatus and our operations up and going. We're adding to our staffing, we're providing the services, you know, as appropriate and necessary for the citizens. And if we can let the citizens keep a few bucks in their pocket, it's their money, and I feel like it's where it needs to be. So we work hard at that.
Thank you, sir.
Consistently do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Year over year. That's the result. Thank you.
I become chief December 1st of 18, and every year we have lowered the taxes 2-3 cents, something like that, along the way consistently, except during the 1 year in the height of COVID. The tax rate remained the same for that 1 year because of all the uncertainty, additional PPE costs, stuff like that. So I really drove up some overtime from people being out, you know, so on and so forth. So, any questions about any of that? All right. Lastly, and I'm sorry, I apologize, I did not make copies for everyone.
I'm going to ask if they received it. Did you all, I received an email and I thought I pushed it out to you all, the Fire Training Center, the colors. You all have it? Oh, it's in the packet. Okay, very good. Thank you.
Good.
Awesome.
Things are really starting to
Thank you.
get rolling with that. I've been working on this project for probably 6 years now. Just guesstimating. And my goal and hopes is to be able to break ground this summer at some point. That's my goal. We've got the architect and the civil engineer work already been done. I believe City Council, you said, got a copy of the plans. The color scheme of the building, we've decided that we would like to have it somewhat similar to the color scheme of the apparatus, and that is white over red. So if you look at the picture, the bay doors would be red, and then 4 feet up from the ground around the base of the building would be red. The rest of the siding would be white, not bright white, but like an off-white. And then we was thinking about like a charcoal gray roof, something that would be real bright and loud. But it'll look like a training center. It'll match the color scheme of all the apparatus. If City Council has no objections, we'd like to go on forward with those plans.
Everybody feel good about it?
If everything goes right and you break ground this summer, do you have an estimated completion date?
My goal is to have it completed by spring or summer next year. That's my goal.
Look forward to it. It'll be something nice on the property down there, and hopefully even a destination for the school trips so the children can learn more about what you all do.
Sure. And once this is built, this will also not only benefit the community, but allow us to do better training by far than we have the capabilities to do right now, but also working on, with the new apparatus, the increase in personnel and staffing, and some other changes that I've made along the way. In addition to this training center, I believe, don't hold me to it, my goal to accomplish here is to get our ISO score down from a 3 to a 2. So if it does that, that'll save all the taxpayers within the fire district. That'll get a little bit better insurance rate on their property.
It's awesome.
So in 18, we was a 4, almost a 5. Now we're a solid 3, and the goal is to get us to a 2.
Thank you, Chief. We've witnessed that progression too over the years. I appreciate what you do for us here.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Any questions for Chief? Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
And we have Mr. Matt Bogan taking the mic.
Thanks, Mayor. Update on the High Street pedestrian bridge project. I did hear back from the state with another round of comments. Nothing big on the design. They asked for some additional signs, some additional things labeled on the plan. I got those turned around today. Fingers crossed that's the last one, and we'll get the go ahead to bid it out. Got the bid specs ready for our annual resurfacing contract. I'll get with Rebecca on to advertise that and have the bid opening. And then Central Seal will be moving ahead this week with the citywide restriping contract. We bid out a while back. They'll be jumping back and forth between Walton and some of their other jobs, so don't expect to see everything happen within a couple days. There'll be, bits here and there, but it should be done through June. They will also put in the new crosswalks on Main Street, down at the post office and up at Haley's. The sidewalk ramps are poured, and then once that's done, once the striping's done, we'll have Public Works come in and put in the signs, and be ready for people to start using them. It would be a good idea to put out some announcements on social media and city website just to make people aware so drivers know to look out for it. I mean, we'll have the advanced warning signs to call attention to it, but it's just with a big traffic change in the main corridor, you want to get the word out as much as possible. So we'll make sure that's taken care of. As you guys can see, the new parking lot's done outside. The only thing we're waiting on is the striping for the parking stalls, which should be tomorrow. So probably by the end of the day tomorrow, then definitely Thursday, that'll be open to traffic. On our park projects, the vendor's working on getting the new Shelter 1 fabricated. I also checked with them, and they said that they can they can cut around the existing pad to put in the pier, so we won't need to replace that like we initially expected. So we'll save some money there. Dirt Works will still come in and put in the sidewalk connection from the shelter up to the new parking pull-off. Once that's done, should be later this summer. And then the Owens property, we talked about some of the ongoing work. Foundation's been torn down in the house. We've got the pads for the volleyball courts graded out. And then Scott and I are going to meet with KLH engineers just to scope the electrical improvements, the line up to what will be the pavilion, and then the other line out into the lake for the aerator pumps. On our stormwater project at Larico, Scott's been getting in touch with property owners to sign off on easements. We did hear back from 2 of them that they will not sign off on the easement because they had some concerns about the pipe running along their property and how that would affect their future plans for it. So without that kind of takes out our ability to get the runoff coming from the Main Street side and the Larico side. Really, we're kind of just left with the pipes coming off of Mary Grubbs. There's a couple options we can do to go about this. We can run a line. We can extend the line down Larico. There's the set of drains that's up towards Main Street, and after that, there's nothing further down the street. So we could try running that down and finding another way to run that across and get it to the low point. Whether that's along the railroad right-of-way or if we can find 2 property owners who would be okay with the pipe through their side yard. And then on the Main Street side, we could try rerouting the flow and pretty much bringing it around the corner and tying into the inlets on the Mary Grubbs side. We'll need to get a little bit of additional survey data just to verify where utilities are, and we didn't survey all the way down to the end of Larico, so we'll need that to proceed with that, and then see if the railroad would be willing to work with us on putting running a pipe along the edge of their right of way. So I'm not going to say that it's a sure thing, but we have a backup plan. If not that, we can go back to what the initial design was and just do the drains on the Mary Grubbs side. Put in a couple inlets in the low point, and that'll capture the water that's coming off of Main Street and Larico. So as long as council still wants to proceed with it, we can look at other options.
Please. Thank you.
Any questions for council?
Oh, so wait, I had a question. I thought I was going to see it on here, but it slipped my head. Sorry, Matt. Oh, never mind. It's on the agenda. The bid opening.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. And next we have our very own city administrator, Scott Smith.
I'm not going to harp on a lot of stuff that's already being covered. Been keeping Matt pretty busy doing all these things, following up on all these projects. Most of them are halfway done or in the process. You'll see the handicap swings down at the park. They're putting in the rubber matting now. They didn't like the way it went down the first time, so they pulled it up and redid it. Hopefully that'll be finished tomorrow, so the handicap swing should be up and operational by tomorrow afternoon. That'll be done. The foundation, I believe they're bringing in the dirt for where the pavilion, where the old foundation was. They're bringing in dirt to bring that up to level. As soon as they get that up to level and compacted, we'll have the concrete poured for the actual pavilion itself. I meet with the roofing where we're putting the wind cells above it. I have that meeting tomorrow, so hopefully I'll have the prices, an idea how that's going to go after tomorrow. We're really just moving forward. Met with the KLC on the bonds for the water treatment plant that we're looking at doing at around $10 million. It was a good meeting. Everything went according to plan. They had some questions, a little bit of follow-up stuff we have to get with the accountant to get them the data. But the good thing is it looks like we'll have no issues going forward with the bonds at the end of this year once that's said and done. The only outlying question is the $1 million grant that I've applied for. So if I can get it, that'll be great. We'll knock $1 million off that $10 million price tag, but that's the only really question. Hopefully we'll have that answer by the end of the year as well. But really, we're just moving forward. The community center, we're getting pricing. Put the order for the flooring in today. Getting pricing on the cabinets. Hopefully we'll have an answer on that. By next week, we'll have both quotes on the cabinets. Got a collar scheme that we're talking about. So hopefully, if we can coordinate it with the seniors, because we got to get them out of here for at least 1 week to get these floors done, which is, is going to make everybody mad, but it's got to be done if we're going to get it. So hopefully, by June, July, we'll have a lot of these projects done. She just signed the paperwork for the restrooms down at Owens Park, so I'll get that to them tomorrow, and we should have it ordered in 12, 14 weeks. We should have restrooms down at Owens Park as well. So everything's moving pretty quick and pretty fast, and we're pushing as hard as we can to get it done. That's it.
It's awesome. Scott and I have been working on the new budget, so we're hoping we'll have first reading of the new budget at our caucus meeting next month and the second reading at our council meeting. So Scott's been busy. He's done a good job.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any questions for Scott? Moving right along. Thank you, Scott.
Yep.
So first, with city business here, we have Resolution 2026-01, a resolution of the City of Walton, Kentucky, authorizing and directing the mayor to execute the interlocal agreement for membership in the Northern Kentucky Public Sector Joint Health Insurance Pool, joint program for health insurance coverage for members to provide health insurance coverage to its employees. Mr. Duncan.
Thank you, Mayor and Council. As indicated in the title, the city is going forward with the pool for the health insurance, and that is going to require signing on to the interlocal agreement. So what this resolution does is refers to the interlocal agreement, and if approved, would authorize the mayor to sign that agreement so we can continue to provide the employees with the health insurance coverage under the pool. So you would need to approve that by motion if you'd like.
Have we been part of the pool previously, or is this a new thing?
We do this every
We do
year.
it every year. All right, cool. Motion to approve.
Second.
Dan Martin,
Yes.
Amy Long,
Yes.
Sherry Gaskell,
Yes.
Rose Beach,
The next piece is the Resolution 2026-02, a resolution of the City of Walton, Kentucky, adopting and approving the execution of a municipal and co-op program contract between the Incorporated City and the Commonwealth of Kentucky Transportation Cabinet, Department of Rural and Municipal Aid for the fiscal year beginning July 1, 26, as provided in the Kentucky Revised Statutes, and accepting all streets referred to therein as being streets which are part of the Incorporated City. Mr. Duncan.
Thank you, Mayor and Council. This is a yearly event where the city is being offered money for streets, sidewalks, and so on, repairs and construction. This year, the state is offering to reimburse the city $104,674.22. That's the estimated amount. And you have in front of you both the agreement and the resolution that the mayor read the title to. Approving the resolution will authorize the mayor to sign that agreement and start getting the money when it's ready. So you can do that by motion also.
Motion to approve. Second.
Dan Martin,
Yes.
Amy Long,
Yes.
Sherry Gaskell,
Yes.
Rose Beach,
Yes.
And last on the agenda is the bid for the Old Nicholson water line. And I know that those details were sent in email. And a recommendation from Monarch also. Did they receive that? Awesome. So if anyone needs to know the numbers, I will tell you that the high bid would have been Rector at $757,000. And the low bid is Lonkard at $595,465. By motion, we can approve.
Motion to approve the Wonkard bid?
Second.
Dan Martin,
Yes.
Amy Long,
Yes.
Sherry Gaskell,
Yes.
Rose Beach.
Yes.
And we are to council comments. Councilwoman Long, do you have anything?
I don't. Thank y'all for coming out. Happy Memorial Day coming up. Hope you have a good time. remembering our nation and the people that gave their all for it.
Thank you. Councilwoman Beach?
Yeah.
Councilwoman Gaskell?
I'm good. Thank you.
Councilman Martin?
I don't have anything tonight.
We've got a busy summer ahead, right? So just a reminder that our Community Day will be in June. It's towards the end of June. All of our dates are out there on the website. Just putting that little placeholder in your mind. We're hoping for a good turnout and all of the things that we've been able to accomplish down there. And hopefully, you know, if you've not been down there this season, the pier's in, the swings are coming, the foundation's collapsed. We're getting the restroom, the volleyball courts are in motion. We're hoping that it's going to be an amazing Community Day. So again, in June, do you have that date?
June 27th, I believe it is.
June 27th at 11 o'clock, Community Day at the lake. Happy Memorial Day to each. One last comment, in case you were not aware, the American Legion has been giving us $1,000 a month that we could use for the senior center. They told us that we could also use it for our veterans. So in the last month, what we've been doing is opening it for anyone who has veteran family members, veteran friends, who's been any part of Walton, came through the school system, lived here. If you want a veteran banner, then you would just simply contact the ladies at City Hall. And we have already taken $2,000 and applied towards the banners, and we're looking to hopefully do another $1,000. But again, that's a gift from the American Legion, and it's a great time to celebrate those who have served. So if you know someone who has served and they potentially aren't getting our water bill or the communication in the water bill, or even not on social media or the internet, just please feel free to round that person up, round up their picture, and bring it up to the ladies at City Hall. We've got 40 or so to hang right now?
Roughly, yeah.
Yeah, so what you'll see out on Main Street, right now you see the pretty banners that say Walton, the place to be. Those banners, once we have it all lined with veterans, if we need to put those elsewhere, they'll be throughout the city, but we hope to keep all of our veterans on Main Street. Do any of the citizens or anyone here this evening have any questions or comments before we adjourn? Thank you all for being here. Thank you for loving the city the way you do, and the good people in this community. We can adjourn by motion.
Motion to adjourn? Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Everybody have a good evening.
And the sun's still there.